Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share, like, you know the drill. Links below in the description area. So from last month here, I had pulled 4 cards that I'm going to highlight from the current situation in February, the past issues, basic situation in February, grounding thoughts in February, and the outcome in February that relate to my experience in February. That may not relate to you, but in February, the current situation was the King of Swords. So I put my 2 weeks in at the end of January, like 2 weeks before February 3rd, last day, February 3rd. I don't work there no more. And I said, I am done making somebody else rich, working for them. It's time to make me rich, okay? I'm fucking done with that bullshit. I'm a slave fucking bullshit. Not a slave. And my past issues, basic situation was the 2 of Swords. Or for Cancer, not mine, but for Cancer, because I'm a Cancer, so that's why I'm saying mine. But so the 2 of Swords, you know, honing in on your 3rd eye chakra, seeing the crossroads with the moon reflecting, having the halo over your eyes. But it's your subconscious, remember? So my dreams were revealing things to me, and man, my dreams, woo! Or like, just a few days ago, I had some awesome higher self download, whatever you want to call it. And today, but mostly a couple days ago, I was like conquering fear more than I have before. Like I was faced with, what if there was a reptilian standing right next to you in your bathroom while you were taking a shower, growling at you, you know, scary as fuck, right? And I was like, fuck him, get the fuck out of here. In front of him, be like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna come and touch you. He'll run like a freaking, he's more scared of you than you are of it. Because they don't want you to touch him. I can tell you that. But that was just, you know, conquering my that feeling you get when you're like surprised or like what do they call it? That feeling like you're falling. I can't think of the word right now. Anyways, 5 Wands with crowning thoughts. So, you know, pretty much fighting with my own self, with like what I was thinking and realizing I need to let go of that. My dreams were waking me up. I was like talking in my sleep to myself, to my higher self. Like my higher self was come through, and I was talking to myself in my dreams, and I was consciously awake during my dreaming. Like it was intense, and that's where the High Priestess came in, my outcome. And it was awesome. I think it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had. Like, go look up dream control on Google and scientific art or you know, the research on that, on how you can control your dreams. Like, if you can get to the level like I was trying, or I achieved, I was analyzing and my dream and like getting downloads and information about things like the astral, like spirits, ghosts, people call them, and like, I mean, things were, I was dealing with the afterlife, they call it, understanding it a lot more than I have before. And letting go of concepts I had before. And, you know, the card that came up for the end of the reading in February was Purification in part 2. So that's what we got. We got Purification, Cancer, in February. Alright. Before I spend all the time talking about February. Let's go into March's horoscope. Your thoughts take an interesting turn when Mercury meets up with eccentric Aquarius on March 4th. You have a very active imagination now, but you want to turn your thoughts into action. Be experimental. Be a pioneer. And remember, if you invent something, you get to name it. The Virgo full moon on the 9th helps you to get organized, which can be taken literally or figuratively. If people have been telling you to get your act together lately, this is a good opportunity to do so in whatever way you want. The spring equinox occurs on March 19th, which is a time to welcome seasonal change. The sun moves into powerful Aries the very same day, giving you the energy you need to tackle an outstanding task. It might not be something you're looking forward to, but getting it out of the way now helps you enter a season with a clean slate. I got hiccups. There's a Venus-Jupiter trine on the 28th that reminds you how lucky you are. Be thankful for the things you have now, Cancer, and the people who are in your life. This is a good time to celebrate a special friendship or romantic anniversary. Showing gratitude is what this transit is all about. And for those of you who don't know, if you go to my natal chart, you'll see that my sun, when I was born, my sun was in Cancer. My Mercury is in Cancer. And Mars was in Cancer. And I'm a Cancer. I'm like the most Cancerian person you'll ever know. But I'm a Taurus rising, so I'm kind of like hard, bull in a China closet kind of person. I'm going to tell you how it is, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with me or not. I don't care. Alright, Cancer. Present, current situation for March in 2020. Strength. But like C, Leo energy, some would say. Oh man, my hiccups. Sorry about the hiccups, people. Strength, patience, compassion, soft control. You're self-empowered. You're like I watched another YouTube channel, tarot reading. She did Cancer for March. Oh my goodness, she was on point. She was like, Cancers are gonna have a good month. We are, and everyone else is gonna be like, man, March kind of sucked, or it wasn't as great as I thought it would be, or as how I would like it to have been. Cancer, influence, health, or challenging energies for March of 2020. Ten of Wands. Just keep on swimming, keep on swimming. We'll get there. So the Ten of Wands, you know, carrying a heavy burden. So we challenge it for us to keep on going, and we're like, are we ever going to get what we deserve? Are we ever going to get what we've been working so hard for, or what the universe has been telling us we're supposed to get, or we're our divine future, or the will, you know, the destiny, what we're supposed to get? It's going to be challenging for us to keep on trucking, keep on going. You got the moon on there, look at that. The full moon. I mean, the moon is our planetary sign. We are the guardians of Earth, right? We just got to keep on going. It's going to be challenging, but it'll be helpful if we just keep that hard work mentality of, you know, I was talking about how I put in my 2 weeks. Well, I've also been working on other things this last year for my financial stability and my abundance. And, you know, working a full-time job, trying to get a business going to school, doing my YouTube channel. I mean, I was just doing a lot at one time. And my classes are getting harder. So I cut work out. I was like, I'm done with work for other people. It's time. Focus on my classes. Focus on my YouTube channel. Focus on my business. I know how everything's supposed to go pan out. I mean, that's what February is all about. It's clearing out, purifying, you know, getting a clear thought, a vision, clear vision of your trajectory and where you're going. With that 2 of Swords, remember, as your subconscious, your dreams, your not seeing with your eyes, but seeing with your third eye. Oh man. Alright, past issues, the basis situation, Cancer, in March of 2020. I think the hiccups is the symbol of the March. It's going to be a little bit of a hiccup. Page of Pentacles. So your subconscious is about, what about that? Like I was just saying, the universe telling you, hey, or your higher self being like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is where you're headed. This is where you're going. So that's on your mind. That's on your subconscious part, in your dreams. In March, holding that coin, seeing that peacock looking back at you. Birds are a reflection looking down on us. And your higher self looking back at you. As you're looking up at the bird, looking back at you. You got feathers in your hat. Call it macaroni. Alright, Cancer, immediate past. What is behind you from March in 2020? Nine of Swords in reverse. All that stress and keeping you up and getting a few hours of sleep and waking up. I mean, it's in reverse, so it's kind of true, kind of not, right? It wasn't as bad as it could have been. It's in the past now. You're moving on. Crowning thoughts. Your thoughts regarding the situation, Cancer, in March of 2020. Ten of Pentacles. Making that money. Getting that treasure. And having harmony with nature. So you're not being a greedy fuck devouring the planet. And then blaming it on all the poor people. And telling you we need to tax you more and collect more money from you because they're greedy fucks. And they lie to you about global warming and say you need to pay taxes so they can keep flying their jets. While you die from the planet being consumed. Because it's all your fault. It's not the greedy fucks who industrialized, Rockefeller, JP Morgan, those motherfuckers. Go watch the men who built America in the History Channel. Industrial period where most pollution came from. Where they're preying on the weak, trying to survive by getting a job and paying the bills. But that's your fault. It's bullshit. And they're unwilling to pay all those millions and billions of dollars they got to fix the planet or fix the problems and make you do it. That's fucked up. And you're falling for it because you're a stupid ass liberal. Fucking retarded. Sorry, I'm being an asshole, but it pisses me off how people are just take it and buy their bullshit. It's like letting them shit in your mouth and you'd be like, yes, may I have more, please? And they're like, boy, you better be paying taxes for my shit coming out of my house that you have to eat. So I can keep shitting in your mouth. Damn stupid ass socialist. Anyways, moving on. Immediate future. What is about to happen in Cancer in March of 2020? Six of Wands. Look at that. Riding that horse, getting our notifications saying, hey, look at. People are like, yeah, do it. Having all those flags of different nations flying, beautifully up there. Getting recognition, that's what this is about. Immediate future recognition for all your hard work that you are doing. All the burdens you carry. Weight of the world. It's about time we get some recognition for this spiritual work we've been doing. Cancer, your fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation in March of 2020. Page of Swords. Worried about getting some bad news. Concern. Emotional concerns about getting bad news. Remember, pages are young. Like Page of Swords, a young air sign. Page of Pentacles, a young earth sign. But we got the strength as our situation, current situation. So this Page of Swords is the only thing we, it's like, something, emotional concerns about bad news. I mean, that depends on who you are and what bad news would be for you and your emotional concerns in your environment. That might be the hiccup. A little bad news in the way comes up. What you're worried about doesn't mean it's going to come true, though, because we put the Nine of Swords in the past. Environmental factors, how others see you. Cancer, March of 2020. Wheel of Fortune. People seeing you doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're on your destiny. Get out of my way if you don't like it or not. You ain't bringing something valuable to the table? Get out of here. You don't need no drama, no bullshit. We had the King of Swords as our current situation in February. And now we got the strength. And we learned. We got that purification. We're purified. We're not letting this opportunity go to waste. Being purified. Cancer, your hopes, what you really wish for in March of 2020. Queen of Pentacles. Payout. Abundance. There's that peacock again. This time the peacock, instead of looking at the higher self, looking back at us, peacock's looking up. Like, you're going up. You're going places. And you're like, look at this money I got. Queen of Pentacles is also a... think here. It's not Taurus, that's the Knight. Virgo. That's a Virgo. So if you're looking for a relationship, you're hoping for a Virgo. And hopefully a Virgo in two of their planetary signs. I just want to clarify here. Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, big-hearted, down-to-earth, resourceful, trustworthy. That's you're wanting to be that higher self. That sounds like a Cancer matured in its higher self. Being nurturing, big-hearted, down-to-earth, resourceful, trustworthy. Alright, Cancer, outcome answers your question in March of 2020. Ooh. Tower. You gotta be careful with all this energy and ego coming out. I bet people are like, you better watch your ego, buddy. Whew. Coming to an end. Divine smashing that down. So you better embrace that purification. Listen to your higher self. Don't be greedy. Remember, the horoscope did say, be romantic. You know, pay attention to those in your life. Be generous. You got that money on your mind. You better spread the wealth. Luckily, I got children, so it's easy for me because all I have to do is spoil my kids and my wife. You know, give them a good time. Go out and do things with them. If you don't have that, might be a good month. Special friendships or romantic, go on dates. Maybe throw a party for people. Don't have any Aries though. Don't invite any Aries though. They're not supposed to go and party out. Go to the bar, go to the club, Cancer, but do not do it with an Aries. Not in March. Man, I don't like that tower there in the outcome. It is. I mean, maybe it's the final process of that purification with your strength hitting a tower and then letting the ego go away for a while. Ego, get put in check. Do some shadow work maybe. Coming to an end. You're not as great as you think you are. Maybe this is a continuing process of the purification. Be a little conservative about, like, silence is golden. Silence is golden. Luckily, I'm in February right now. That means my reading's next month. Whew. I'm going to have to tone it down a little bit. Be a little more passive, not so aggressive. Tower. Alright, Tower. We'll see what happens. I'm over here thinking the King of Swords fell out. You're going to have to be humble and have a lot of gratitude to make sure that tower doesn't kick your ass. Because it's going to happen whether we like it or not, and we better ease the pain and prepare, put some pillows down there where we're going to fall. You know, have some, save your money. Because something's gonna come up possibly at the end of the month that you're gonna need that money. Man, everything was going so great until that tower showed up in the outcome situation. I wish this tower was down here in the fear, and then the Page of Swords was the outcome. Well, it'd be not as bad because it'd just be bad news. It wouldn't let me. Oh well, we'll be right. Life goes on. Alright, Reader's Fan. Additional clues. Guidance about the reading for Cancer in the month of March in 2020. First card, Three of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Chariot in reverse. Justice. Hierophant. Okay, like I said, Two of Cups is a lover's kind of card. Balanced, a relationship balanced. But remember, all these cards are in reverse. They're kind of true, kind of not. They're like half the energy of the card for me. That's how I interpret reverse cards. Some people do it differently. So the Three of Wands is about moving on, your travels, leaving the past behind you, going places, going on a vacation, going on some kind of journey. Four of Pentacles is the Banker's card. It also could signify some kind of greed. It just goes back to, being grateful and generous. Two of Cups, you know what that's about. The Chariot. Self-discipline. Conquering. I mean, this is about conquering your own ego, probably. Back to the Tower. So, you know what? February was a spiritual purification month. Learning from your dreams, the Two of Swords. This month is about the ego and the shadow. Getting in that eye of the storm. Hatching that dragon's egg. To get to that real higher self out. So yeah, this looks like it's kind of like the perfect storm. That's what I'm going to call this video. The Cancer Tarot Reading Perfect Storm. And this is an opportunity for us to possibly get that final stage of self-mastery done. So March is not a great month to be adventurous. Silence is golden. Self-discipline. Self-reflection. Seeing how what you say or might do affects others. It's going to be a tough month for us. So, I remember the theme with all the other rings has been confusion for March, for the month of March. So, continue on to my part 2 videos and we get more into depth with all these videos, or with all these cards. And we'll see you over there in part 2.